Sue Irwin called me, I think in some ways to chat, just to chat, but she also called me and informed me that she had filed 3 complaints with the state FOI commission, and I think the library commission as well. I'm not quite sure how that works. I don't know the exact nature of the complaints, but I do think it's important for everyone here to understand that when complaints are issued and the FOIA commission deems it worthy to ask people, worthy to talk to people, think that it's a complaint that has some teeth, the person who does represent the commission is the chair. And what that means is that if we are found guilty of whatever the offense is, I go and testify in front of the FOIA commission. I am also quite possibly liable for any fines, or at least some fines that may come with a guilty decision. I'm sharing this just so you know. I'm not trying to discourage you from being a chair at some point in your life. This has been quite an education. But I think it's important that you realize that. And the fines have gone up, from what I understand, but that's not unusual. Okay, the second issue that she brought up is that she had requested and received the resumes of the newest members of the commission. I assume the personal information such as phone number and email addresses were included in the released information, and I also assume the cover letters were part of the FOIA request as well. I chose not to share this with the new members of the commission at that time. One, because it was before a meeting and I was concerned that some people would be freaked out. And the other is because I want to make sure that everything that she had said to me is accurate, and apparently it was. And I guess that's it. Jerry.
Okay. So, Madam Chair, if I'm understanding you correctly, you received a call from the wife of a commission member informing you that this person had filed 3 complaints with the FOI commission against you. Is that correct?
Yes.
She did not give you a copy of the complaints, did she?
No.
Her husband, the commission member, has not provided you a copy of the complaints, has he?
No.
Okay, you haven't been notified of any complaint by the FOI commission yet, have you?
No.
As you sit here right now, you don't know whether the complaint was or complaints were actually filed, or whether the person was just saying this to you for whatever reason?
No, I don't know.
All right. And while these complaints are pending, the commission member, for example, tonight has offered amendments to minutes while the complaints are pending, and no one here on the commission knows what the complaints are. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And Madam Chair, you are a Republican, is that correct?
Yes.
And the commission member in question is a Democrat, is that correct?
Excuse me, but I don't believe that I'm in question. I'm not responsible for any
Mr.
actions
Irwin,
taken
I
by
have
my
the floor
wife.
currently. I have the floor. Is that right? Okay. So the commission member in question is a Democrat, is that correct?
I think so. I don't know.
And in the 2 years before you were a member of this commission, Christine Snopley here was a member of the commission. She was on the losing end of a lot of 9-2 votes, 10-2 votes, 9-1 votes, 10-1 votes. The chair at that time refused to appoint her as chair of the Personnel Committee. The commission refused to put her on the Search Committee. But when a Democrat chair of the Personnel Committee held a meeting that, to form a search committee which did not comply with the FOI, okay, and there were violations in the formation of the search committee. Ms. Sinopoli did not file any complaint at that time with FOI Commission, did she?
I don't know.
That you're aware of?
I don't know.
Okay, and going back to October of 2021, there was a member of the commission, a Democrat, who gave a very spirited speech at a meeting. And among other things, that commission member said that there was a library employee who quit the employee's job at the library on the advice of the person's medical doctor, thereby the commission member disclosing protected health information about that employee in violation of the town code of ethics. And at that time, there was no person, no Republican or any person who, to your knowledge, filed any complaint with the Ethics Commission, was there?
I don't know.
There was no member of the Board of Selectmen who acted to remove that person from the Library Commission under the procedure allowed by the charter, to your knowledge, was there?
I don't know.
Thank you.
Okay, Corbin.
Corbin, did you get what was the timeline? I'm sorry, I missed that part. When were you approached?
She called me last, not yesterday, but the Monday before, the previous Monday, before we had our last meeting.
I just don't know the timeline of the FOIA response, or do you know have any idea just when they would be contacting you, or does
Oh,
anybody